Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello and welcome back. So today I am back to do one of the pockets with Dee Dee Farrago. So it's hashtag 2021 TCTC and I think this is number 20. I have got a playlist if you want to catch up. So these are inspired by Rachel at Roxy's Creations. I have actually made these in Rachel's challenge, so it'll be the second time I've done these, so let's hope I can remember how to do them. So all you need really is a window envelope. You can either use a new one or an old one. I haven't bothered tea dyeing it because we're going to cover the whole thing up, and I'm using, I'll just pull some papers out from the Nature's Remedy kit, which is from Artimaze and Tracy Fox. So I've picked more backgroundy type pieces to make it easier to cover. I'm not collaging as such, it's more covering than actually collaging. So I've got my glue book, I've got my Elmer's Extreme, and I've got my tear roller. So I do need my chopper. So I'm going to start off by chopping the top off and the bottom off. So I'm going to try and do it in a mass make style, because I would like to make 4 of them to put in my stash for my botanicals. So we're just taking a little bit off the top and bottom just to open the envelope up, not to cut it, you know, down or anything. Define the size that they are. So that's that, and then we can open them up, and we're then going to take this part off. So that is the back part of the envelope. Oh, come on, let's just rip that off to make it easier. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So I take this part off like so. So then that's what we're left with. So I'll do that for the rest of them. Let's take those bits off first to make it easier. It's a bit hard to see that side out. Turn it over the other side. That's better. I can see the crease a lot better. Okay, that's that one. Let's open that up. I think I'm going to keep those. They might come in handy for some blue projects that I'm doing. Right, let's take this off. Like so. Do it that way. That's that one. And then the last one. I'll take that off. Right, I don't think I need the chopper again, so I'll pop that back, and I'm going to pop those over there to save. Let's get rid of all these little bits. Right, so all you do now is fold a pocket up. So I'm just going as far as the window, like so. And again, like so. And then the other two, I'm going to do them the other way. So I'm going to do that like that, and that like here. Let's make sure covering just the bottom of the window. That's it. And I'm going to need my scissors. So let me turn it over so you can see. So this box here, once taken out, and when you get to the top, just miter it off, you know, similar to the other side. It doesn't have to be exact at all. Which way was that? That way. So then we've got that. So again, take that part off. So we just cut down that crease mark, and then we'll just go up like so. Okay, do exactly the same with the other two. Go up. So that's that one, and this one. Go up like that. So this one, you could put it over a page like so and have it like that. Then on this side, you can just stick it down there and have that as a tuck. So these ones will be decorating the flap part. So we'll do those two first. Okay, so first I'm going to get my big scissors. Sorry about that glare over there. So I'm just going to cut this border off. Should have trimmed all these up really. I ought to get into the habit of getting them trimmed. Yep. Okay, that's that one. Let's do another one while we're at it, and then we've got two ready. Trying to go straight, but I'm going a bit wibbly wobbly. Not really used this kit. I've used odd couple of pages, but I've not done, you know, anything fully with it, and it's a massive kit. So I will make a journal at some point with it. Right, so I'm going to measure that against there. So let's bring it down a little bit. Let's give myself some room. And so I'm just going to place my ruler there. In fact, let me just move those a second. If I line that up there and do that, it's no help whatsoever. Really? Oh, I suppose it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Ish. So I'll just rip down this back. I think it's a little short, but I can always cut that bit down anyway. So that's fine for there. And to rip that end off. We'll keep the bits because we might need those to fill in. I'm going to measure this against this one to get the right size. And put it against this to get there. About that. So that's those two pieces. Then we're going to want a piece across here and here. So I think for that I'm going to try and do it in all one piece. We shall see. So I'm going to rip this off so it's the same height. And I'm going to rip it up here, and I'm going to stop about there. Okay, let's have a look at that. I can near enough see through that. I can nearly just see the window, so just gone off course a little bit. It is a little bit fiddly. So that's probably it. And then I'm going to rip across there. Like so, and let's see if we can get this to fit. It's a little bit off, isn't it? But I can always ink that side, and if it's still not covered properly, I can always cut it down a bit. So that's fine with me. So I'm not going to ink, I'm going to ink all around it when it's finished. So let's get this piece down first and hopefully not rip it. So doing it this way means you just haven't got that little join at the top. Okay. So that's that bit. And then I'll get this side piece on. Plenty of glue on. Slide that out to the top. Just watch here, so it's covering that side of the envelope, and that's that bit. Now I do want to put a small piece at the bottom, just so you can't see that little curl bit. So I'm just going to tear that because you won't really see it. So I'm going to pop it there. Like so. So yeah, I much prefer that. And then, is that the piece that I've cut for there, or is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? Put that over there. That's not wide enough to do the pocket. So just gonna rip this down. I should be able to get both of the pockets out of this one. I don't know if I went a bit short on that. I don't think that's too bad. Again, I can trim the top of the pocket after. Stuck to the book. Right, so if I get it nicely to the bottom, I can obviously cut some off the top. So that's that. Right, let's start cutting around it. I don't know if to get my trimmer out actually. Let's just straighten that up. Let's say. We don't need all that flap on. So I'm just going to cut that down like so. I'll cut down here with the scissors. That's one. I'm going to match-ish the other side. Okay, that's better. Then down this side, I'm just going to cut it a little bit more narrow. So we're taking out that bit that I didn't manage to get covered. So that's that. And that'll go up there. So I'm just going to take a slither off the pocket. And I'm just going to take a slither down this side. And then just cut it at a little angle there. So that is that side. Let's do the second one. So we've got this piece for here, is that right? Is that right? That can't be right. Have I used one of the pieces? No, this is it. That was for the pocket, wasn't it? So that's fine for there. So we want this piece across here. So let's use the ruler. So knowing that you can just trim anything up that you've not, you know, covered correctly, then you know that it's not so much of a big deal if you don't get it to cover completely. Okay, then I'm going to go across here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's okay. Again, I'm going to have to cut some down, but that's fine. Right, let's get that stuck down. I think if you collage it round, you know, with little bits and stuff, it does take quite a long time. So for me, this is a lot quicker way to do it. Like I say, then you can always cut your envelope down. Yep. And I think if you've cut it all down anyway, it makes it look a bit neater. So we get that right up to the top. Make sure it's covering this part of the window. Yep, like so. And then we'll use one of these pieces here just to go across there, just to get rid of that little corner of the window. Gosh, I can't get my words out. I am sorry. I feel a bit rusty today. Right, so that's that. Let's get a new. In fact, I'm going to fold those that way because I'm saving these. I'm going to make some tags and journal cards, and I've been folding them all in half, so I thought I'll start folding some that way. So we've got this piece for the pocket. So that's that bit. Yeah, that looks better. Looks better than the first time. So again, measure it up to the bottom, because you can always cut the top part off. So that's that. Quite happy with that. Let's bring the trimmer in. So I'm going to go straight down there to straighten that up. I think the top of that, oh no, it just wants a little touch off, like so. Let's just measure that up against there. And then, oh, I need to do the top part. Okay. That looks fine. Really like that. So we'll do the underneath after. I'm thinking we'll just get the fronts done first. So this one is going to, so that part will go there. So when we're decorating this part, we're not covering that part, okay? So yeah, keep it straight. So we're about there. We'll do another piece. So that's as side pieces. I'm thinking we can use this one for the pocket. I don't have enough for the pocket on that one. So let me get, oh, maybe I can do it on this one, because that'd be fine. Sideways. Can you see where my roller's gone? Yeah. So we'll rip that down. And that down. So we've got as pockets and as side bits. And then we're going to want this bit. So let's see. I don't know if they'll... Yeah, that's wide enough. Okay. So I think with this side, I'm going to go, I'm just going to rip it. Just a little bit more. Let's rip that down. Oh, that's lovely. I will still have to bring it in a bit because of that white. Okay. So that's that piece. I'm not going to have enough on for that one. I wonder. No, it's not going to, is it? No. That's a shame. So put that in the scrap part. I'm thinking I might as well get another one ripped down. And that will be as fronts finished. I need to do the... I'm not going to make any journal cards for it because obviously I've made lots of journal cards in the botanical series, so something will fit in. Right, so rip that down there. Okay. I think I've just not gone. It's just gone off a bit there, but that should be fine. Right, let's just pop this out of the way, and we'll get that one popped on first. So I'll do it as close to the window because we can cut around it off. That's that one. Write that down and there. Pop that on that side. I think once you get into the rhythm of it, it seems to go pretty quick. Just bring that over, push that up a bit. Okay, so that's that. And I still want that little bit there, so I'll pop that there. You should just see that corner piece. So that's that, and then this will go across here, like so. It's a little bit short on that side, so it looks like I'm going to be cutting that side off anyway, so I'll do it that it's short that side because I think it might take it off. Yep. Cut that end bit off. Just be careful not to go in there. I thought I'd cut it off, then I haven't. Right, let's get the paper trimmer and straighten this down. So that looks fine. Just want a bit off the top. Lovely. And that's the side part. So I am going to be very careful doing this so I don't go into the, in fact I think I'd be better doing it with my scissors. Let's pull the pocket down. Okay. And just take a little bit off the pocket there. Stop there so we don't go into that. Just gone into it a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, so that's that one. Just take a bit off the top of the pocket. Right, so that's that one. Right, the last one for the window. Well, it's the window on both sides, isn't they? So we're going to put that in because we're not doing that part. That's going to go there. Quite happy with that. Oh, let's write that down. I don't want it as long as that. Right. just looking at the top of the window and the side, and that's fine. Okay, and we've got this back, so that one's ripping down. Pull it in a bit, I can see that side window, that's it. I wonder if I can just pop that bit across there. That's that bit, yeah. And then the pocket bit. Okay. And align it up at the bottom. Okay, let's get rid of these little bits. So we'll go down this side. I think we need to do the top, we just need to do down this side. Okay, cut the rest of it with the scissors. So that is one side finished. So I'm going to wipe this down. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so all the sides that we've done. So this side we will fold that part down, so we don't need to cover that, and on that side we will need to cover that. So I'll put those over there a minute. So let's have a look at these. Try and get it on the window. So that's that part and that part. Now, I don't know if I want to do that as a full, and then have that part at the back. Or do I want to try and rip it round? I wonder if I can. I'll have a go. So if I rip it to size, like that, so if that was there, I'd be ripping it and down there. Oh, I've gone in a bit too much. I'd still do it, okay. So place that there and then rip it here. Okay, would kind of rip it down there and then rip it across. I don't know if this is going to look right or what. Yeah, I think I've done it. Yeah, so if I lay this piece, which piece should I lay down first? I suppose this one, because I can't do much with it. I've got to lay it where I've got to lay it, kind of thing. Okay. Should have perhaps kept that shape and ripped it out the next piece, but we'll have to see what it looks like. It might not fit together. Right, let's just bring it down a little bit. Okay, and this one will have to go here. The only thing with that is no, it will be fine. It can just go there. So I've just got it, but I'm gonna have to cut some off the top. But yeah, that was that was quite close. I wonder, oh, I'll measure it up to there. Okay, so if we go, so just a bit there, look. But I can put a little bit of washi tape over there. Yeah. So get that trimmer out. So that's, oh, have I just got across that pocket? I did a bit, didn't I? I can washi tape that. Oh, what a shame. Right, so that's fine on that side. That's going to want coming down just a little bit. And a bit more. Okay, so if I get me washi tape out, and we can just cover over where needed. So we want some, I don't know if to have it. I'm going to have some there. And then just overlap that a little bit. Oh, Tania. So I'll just pop that over. Okay, and then I'm going to put some across this bottom. Okay, this was, yeah, of course that goes that way, it can't go that way. Right, so that's that one done. So I'm going to get my ink and get it all inked around before I glue the pocket down. So yeah, I think that went pretty well. But there's all ways, you know, to cover it. I mean, I've done it where I've used washi tape all down those bits. Because it is a bit fiddly. But if you've tea dyed or coffee dyed, I've also just like stamped over it, and then just put a little bit of collage up here. You know, you don't have to cover the entire thing. So yeah, there's lots of ways to get it covered. So that piece will go over the page, won't it? Yeah. That piece will be stuck down. So you'll see that piece. So just get down that edge. And then that's all been done. Right, so that's that one. So I'm just going to glue up both sides of the pocket. Like so. So that's one done. Fab. Right, get pinning. Paper stuck to me. Put my lid on. Right, so this side, we've got that piece for there, haven't we? So that's that piece. They're my scraps. So I'm going to have to start a new bit. Let's go with this one. So really want to rip it down there if I can find my ruler. Okay, we'll take that bit off the top. So that's going to go to there. Straighten that up. Okay, so that's the length. So we want to go about there. A little bit more. Do that. So look at that. Didn't it put that? What a wally. I didn't do that bit. Oh well. So that's that. And that's that. And then we've obviously still got that. Right. So I'm going to stick this bit down first. Then I'm going to put a piece across that bottom and then go down that side. I think that will be the less noticeable. Okay, so that's that. Then have we got anything? No. Nope. So I want something to go across. I could do with doing it here. It's got the writing that's on that end. So that goes there. there. So let's pop this one on. I think after this one I'm going to pause and finish the rest off camera, and then I'll just come back and show you, because I'm not doing them any different. Right, so that's where I've got to have it right to the side. Okay, yeah, okay, it's about there. Okay, ready for another glue page. So get that lined up at the top-ish and the bottom. That actually says Nottingham there. Right, that's where I live. I don't know if it's means Nottingham, England, or so that's that. Let's have a look at that. So that one wants just cut in across the top slightly. It's fine down that side. Let's just get that. Come on, some glue. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. So link that up. I'm going to put some I'm just going to put some washi tape across the bottom. Let's just put a bit. I think everywhere else is fine. Let's just glue that down first. Sorry if I'm just not the camera. I'll just turn that over there. So that's that one. Right, I'm going to pause and finish off. Let me just tell you how I'm going to do this. So she'll do this in one piece. It'd be nice. I'm going to try and do that in one piece and that in one piece, and I will cover that piece first. Okay, so I shall see you shortly. Okay, so I'm back. So they're the two with the pockets and it's a bit hard to do when the papers. So yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah, and then on that side, that one's covered. Okay, so that is those.